Hi guys, listen up. I am back, and today I want to give you a little bit more of my testimony. So as I entered into high school, I was in severe depression. I now know that I was clinically depressed with bouts of mania because during my freshman year, for one, I don't remember any of it except one significant person who later became my best friend for the next 4 years. But other than that, I don't remember much about my freshman year at all. The people I met, the experiences that I had, I don't remember because I was battling with severe depression. And I now know that I was clinically depressed with bouts of mania. And the reason why I've had these mania because I would walk the streets a lot, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning at the age of 14. There would be days that I would not sleep, days that I would not eat. Of course, I was functioning and I appeared to be okay to the people around me, but inside I was literally dying. So by the time my summer come before my sophomore year, I had attempted suicide 3 times. The first time is when I took some pills from my grandmother. They were prescription. I don't know what they were, but it was full and I downed all the pills. Now listen up guys, nothing happened at all. I didn't even get a stomach ache. I did end up going to sleep for a really, really long time. But when I say really long time, 8 hours, 10 hours was long for me because I wasn't sleeping consistently. So that didn't work. So the next attempt was razor blades. I took razor blades from my grandmother because I planned on slitting my wrist. Well, by the time I get home, I've lost them. So now I'm getting even more depressed because I can't even get this right, despite of my life and everything that's happening in my life and how it is just taking a toll on me mentally. I am in pain, so I try my best to go numb. So the third attempt is a jump rope. I steal a jump rope, because you know guys, I was stealing, right? I steal a jump rope from some girls in a playground. And I take the jump rope back because I have this really large tree in front of my home. And I was like, yep, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and hang myself. I steal the jump rope. I hide the jump rope in my house. 2 o'clock in the morning hits and I'm ready. And guess what, guys? Yep, you guessed it. The jump rope comes up missing. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. So at this point, I don't know what to do because my attempts are failing and I am at a loss. To the point where when I do go to sleep, I wake up with tears streaming down my face. So I am literally crying in my sleep. I am numb during the day, but I have this wet, soaked face of tears when I sleep. Well, my sophomore year rolls around and now I am ready to start my sophomore year. And I was even thinking, you know what? Let's just try it again later. Like, yeah, let's try it again later and see what this is about. Because at this point, I don't have any information. I don't have any resources. I don't have anyone who is supporting me. So I literally do not know what to do. But God had his hand on my life. He knew that one day I would point this camera. He knew that one day I would become a life coach. He knew that one day that my life will be so important that I would walk in my purpose, that he literally sent 3 people to me. And I want these 3 people to know they saved my life. The first person was the person I mentioned before that I met. I remember meeting him in my freshman year and we became best friends for the entire 4 years. Even up into the day he passed away, he was one of my best friends ever. The next person was my high school boyfriend. Now this guy approached me and I was really not sure if he was for real or not because I felt invisible. I felt like nobody really saw me. So when he saw me, I was really taken aback and didn't think he was serious until he kept pursuing me. He got into my life and he saw the struggle. His mother saw the struggle. They understood what I was going through. And guess what? Never once did they mention the pain or the hurt that they saw. They simply opened up their arms and opened up their lives for me and showed me love. That was my high school boyfriend, Daryl. And you know what? Yesterday was his birthday. So I just want to say happy birthday to you. And the third person, which is the most unlikeliest of all three, was one young lady at the church. And this became such a different type of relationship because I knew of her, she knew of me. We grew up in the church together, but yet it was the most strangest thing ever. One day I was contemplating suicide and she just began talking to me, like out of nowhere. Like we had been friends for like forever. And I found it very odd again because I was wondering, how can she see me? But she kept talking. One thing led to another and we became friends. Then on top of that, her mom bought her a car and she made sure I was on the passenger seat of that car as much as possible. And she really became one of my best friends. And guess what? She's a best friend to this day. And I absolutely love you, Celeste. I'm telling this story to let you guys know that the hand of God is on your life. You may not feel it, you may not see it, you may not track it, you may not trace it. But even though I felt so by myself and alone, God ensured that he pulled people into my life to show me that my situation was not as bad as I thought and that I could come out of it. These three people gave me hope. These three people literally saved my life. Because after meeting my best friend in freshman year, I got a little better. After meeting my boyfriend and he noticed me, I got even better. And after meeting my best friend in church and my best friend to this day, guess what? I got even better. So I just want to encourage someone. I know it may seem dark. I know it may seem tragic. I know it may seem like there's no hope. I've been there. I've been there. And when you can't even successfully attempt suicide, that has a whole nother mental toll on your life. So I want to encourage somebody today, just know that God is with you. God hears you. He knows what you're going through. It's just a matter of opening up your heart and your mind to him, recognizing him in every little thing that you encounter, because he's there. He loves you. He's holding on to you just as tightly as you're trying to hold on to your life. I hope I was able to bless somebody today. And to my three lifesavers, I love you.